According to rumors, some of OG3's homies were walking right behind the Dirk fan, and one of them punched the Dirk fan in the head. Then another one of OG3's homies jumped in and put hands on the Dirk fan. And according to the Dirk fan, they gave him a wristband so he can go backstage at the concert. Then when he went back there, he got jumped again by even more dudes.
YoungBoy finally beat his case and hit the road on a wild tour, but danger's following him everywhere he goes. Ops in every city are ready to test him. Fights keep breaking out, concerts are getting shut down, and not even squads of police can keep the chaos under control. Things are spinning out fast, and today we're breaking down why NBA YoungBoy's got one of the biggest targets on his back, and how it's getting deadly out here. Everybody knew YoungBoy was one of the hottest rappers in the game, but for years he was locked down, first in jail.
According to Birdman's brother, Terrence Gangsta Williams, YoungBoy knocked a dude out in prison who was repping OTF.
It was a guy from Mississippi, he yelled out, OTF. YoungBoy said, "Did you OTF?" YoungBoy told him, "I'm trying to get with that. Find a cell." They said he went to the cell, YoungBoy hit him with a 2-piece, dropped him.
Then stuck on house arrest, barely able to move. Now that he's finally free, the whole rap scene's shaking up like crazy. When he announced his tour, tickets flew off the site so fast his team had to keep adding more dates. Fans are lining up to see him in every city, but the problem is, not everyone in those cities wants to see him win.
Baby posted a video about it, and dissed the whole NBA crew.
Niggas quit playing with me around this bitch, nigga. We ain't nowhere near Detroit. We down here in they shit, and niggas hoes. Fuck is you talking about? And I'm on Tay-Tay phone, cause my phone dead. Fuck is you talking about? NBA niggas ain't on shit down to this bitch, nigga. Fuck niggas talking about? Nigga, I'm from Detroit. I ain't moved down to this bitch, nigga. Caught your big homie lacking in the mall, he trying to speak to niggas. What's up with all that big stepper shit, Slam? Fuck is you talking about? Soft ass niggas.
When YoungBoy's Chicago show at the United Center got announced, people instantly knew it could turn ugly. He's got a long list of enemies out there, and it all traces back to his beef with King Von. Back in 2020, when Von got killed, things exploded. O-Block dudes started burning 4KT flags, sending a clear message that YoungBoy should stay out of Chirac. But you know YoungBoy, he wasn't backing down for nobody. He's been calling out O-Block at every concert since then, ending his shows with his savage track, I Hate YoungBoy, where he raps, "How you talking when nothing ain't died about your cousin?" Now Quando got no filter and he say they ain't gonna mess with him. Clean up on aisle young, gonna let that chop blow, and my brother let that stick go. Every bar hits like a warning shot. YoungBoy wanted to walk into Chicago and prove he runs the game, but then the United Center stepped in and shut the whole thing down. Word on the streets is the venue told him he could still perform, but only if he cut I Hate YoungBoy from the set list. YoungBoy refused to switch up, said he wasn't changing nothing, so the United Center pulled the plug. That show would have been pure madness if it went down. Some O-Block dudes were already online saying they'd shoot up the place if YoungBoy touched their city. It was too hot to handle. And that's not even the end of it. When YoungBoy hit New Jersey, things got wild again. A Lil Durk fan showed up yelling "Free Durk" during the concert. And according to rumors, some of OG3's homies were right behind him. One of them punched the Durk fan in the head, and before he knew it, more of YoungBoy's crew jumped in and started throwing hands. The crazy part? The Durk fan claimed they even handed him a wristband telling him he could go backstage. But when he did, he got jumped all over again by even more dudes. Even though YoungBoy hasn't dropped new disses at Durk in a while, that tension's still boiling. People say it's way deeper than rap. According to Birdman's brother, Terrence Gangsta Williams, YoungBoy even knocked out a dude in prison who was repping OTF. The beef don't stop inside or outside the walls. Just a couple weeks after the Chicago concert got canceled, the streets were already buzzing again about what YoungBoy would do next, and every move he makes just adds more fire to the drama. Sada Baby used to be cool with Fredo Bang and a few of YoungBoy's other enemies from Baton Rouge, but that friendship might have cost him big time. Rumors say Sada started throwing shade at YoungBoy just to ride with Fredo and his people. But that move didn't sit right with YoungBoy's side, and soon after Sada Baby dissed him and his crew, things took a wild turn. Word on the street is a dude from FEG named Baba allegedly caught Sada slipping at a studio in Atlanta and robbed him clean. Then YoungBoy dropped his track Carter Son, and the lyrics had fans raising eyebrows. He rapped, "I can't say I'm messing with all this involvement. These dudes ain't right and they ballin'. I don't give a fuck. Now I call up Osama, my Baba, like load up and come and rob all them." Baba allegedly put in major work for the team, but later got locked up on an attempted murder charge. YoungBoy even shouted him out again on I Hate YoungBoy, saying, "Ain't got no mind, tell him free bye-bye, that's my evil twin." Youngin bouncing on his tippy toes when he creeping in. It was clear he was standing 10 toes behind his people. By 2022, a viral clip started floating around showing OG3 pouring lean straight into YoungBoy's mouth. And that move didn't sit right with Sada Baby either. He jumped online dissing YoungBoy all over again. But this time, YoungBoy didn't even respond. He went quiet, and everyone thought the tension cooled off. Still, Detroit ended up canceling his next show anyway, and that's when people started thinking the beef was way deeper than it looked. After Detroit, YoungBoy pulled up to Atlanta for a massive sold-out concert at the State Farm Arena. The energy was wild. Fans packed every seat, and he shut it down. He was supposed to perform again in the city just a couple days later, but out of nowhere, the second show got canceled too. People online said the arena shut it down because YoungBoy kept dissing Atlanta rappers on stage, especially during I Hate YoungBoy. State Farm Arena allegedly didn't want him performing that track where he called out Gucci Mane with lines like, "Used to fuck with Gucci till I seen him like them pussy dudes. Mama know I'm ruthless. Talking stupid make me bust a dude." He even threw shots at Lil Baby on the same song, rapping, "Know I keep that 9 with me. You can act like that. You don't know, baby." With him, 4 PF, 4 poles firing, want me to die? Tell that dude cross the line. But even with all that heat, his beef with Gucci and Lil Baby never really turned into anything crazy, and no one truly knows the real reason the second Atlanta show got shut down. Still, his fans didn't let it stop the party. When the show got canceled, they flooded the streets and turned it into a huge block celebration. Cops everywhere trying to control the madness. Then came the biggest twist of all. During that first Atlanta concert, YoungBoy was actually handed the key to the city. It looked like Atlanta was showing him major love. But a few days later, officials from the city came out saying he never officially got the key. Turns out the people who gave it to him were from Fulton County in the state, and they didn't even have the authority to make it official. The last rapper who truly got the real key to Atlanta was Ludacris back in 2004 for his charity work. But according to insiders, the real reason the second Atlanta concert got canceled wasn't about lyrics. It was about a fight. Sources say there was an altercation near the VIP entrance when YoungBoy's crew clashed with arena security and things got physical quick. Punches allegedly got thrown, and that's when the arena decided to shut everything down. There's no official proof of the brawl, but the whispers haven't stopped since. Still, all that chaos in Chicago and Atlanta can't even compare to the smoke waiting for YoungBoy back home in Louisiana. That's why when he scheduled shows down there, New Orleans brought out an army of police just to keep things under control. New Orleans is only a short drive from Baton Rouge, and that's where YoungBoy's oldest, deadliest beef really started. Back in his come-up days, YoungBoy rolled with a crew called TBG, which had rappers like G Money and Fredo Bang. They were deep in the streets, beefing heavy with another crew named BBG. YoungBoy's cousin Illa was repping BBG, so when YoungBoy split from TBG, he linked up with his family side and joined BBG's movement. That decision blew everything up. YoungBoy and G Money started trading disses in their songs, sending shots back and forth non-stop. But things turned tragic when Illa was shot and killed in 2016. Rumors say a crew called Forever Loyalty was behind the hit, and they were tight with TBG. After Illa's death, YoungBoy and his people allegedly slid back on the ops and fired shots, but the other side fired back, hitting NBA Joe in the neck. YoungBoy ended up booked for attempted murder, and while he was locked up fighting the case, TBG kept dissing him non-stop. When he got out, he went straight to the studio and fired back with his track Right On Them, where he rapped about everything that went down, letting the world know this beef was personal and far from over. But it was clear the tension was far from over. A few months later, YoungBoy dissed G Money again, making it obvious that peace was never really on the table. The cops in Louisiana knew that the Baton Rouge drama could easily spill into New Orleans, so they went into full lockdown mode before he even hit the city. Police warned that YoungBoy's ops might pull up to the concert, so they flooded the streets with 400 officers, mounted units, tactical squads, armored trucks, and even federal agents. That's how serious it was. After his first New Orleans show, a wild video went viral showing YoungBoy running down the street with police rushing him into safety. Fans thought someone was trying to take him out right then and there. Reports came in saying there was a shooting inside the arena, and for a moment it looked like things had gone completely off the rails. But cops later said it was all a false alarm. Still, that clip had everyone shook. Even though Fredo Bang wasn't at the concert, he couldn't resist chiming in. He posted online saying it was beautiful to see the city and state come together. Even while YoungBoy was still throwing shots at him, fans instantly thought Fredo was trolling, trying to stir things up. Luckily, nothing major went down that night. But according to YoungBoy's manager, a police chief named Ann Kirkpatrick has been trying to ban YoungBoy from ever performing in Louisiana again. That move would hit hard, especially since it's his home turf. And the police heat didn't stop there. Miami cops were on edge too when YoungBoy pulled up for his show down there. His long-running beef with Kodak Black had everyone expecting the worst. Kodak and YoungBoy have been trading jabs for years, but things flared up again in July 2025 when Yak went online clowning YoungBoy's new album, calling it trash. Then he doubled down, dissing him again, claiming YoungBoy hooked up with Yak's ex Mellow Rax and allegedly gave her herpes. That sent fans into a frenzy. When YoungBoy landed in Miami, Kodak made his presence known. He flew in on a helicopter and his supporters flooded the area outside YoungBoy's concert, chanting Team Kodak all night long. The two rappers didn't run into each other face to face, but everyone could feel that the tension's still alive. No matter where YoungBoy goes, the chaos follows. From Baton Rouge to Chicago, Atlanta to Miami, every stop brings new drama, new disses, and new danger. Even when he was stuck at home on house arrest, he dropped some of the wildest tracks in the game, calling out names left and right. Now that he's finally free and back in motion, fans are watching close because it feels like it's only a matter of time before things explode again. If you've been keeping up with all the madness, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss what happens next in this wild story of NBA YoungBoy.